Hey everybody, Ryan here coming at you with another video, and this review is going to be about another one of my top 250 favorite films, and it is Tom Clancy's The Hunt for the Red October. Alright, so I don't have the copy of the film with me. I left it downstairs, but it's all good because I just want to talk about it anyways instead of just holding it up like this. But I'm talking about 1990s blockbuster The Hunt for Red October, based on the 1984 Tom Clancy novel of the same name. I was a huge Tom Clancy fan back in middle school. For those of you who don't know, you could probably tell by some of the videos you've seen, we have actually more books in my house than we have movies. I love to read, and I've loved to read most of my life. I went through a period of time where I read Tom Clancy books. The first one I read was Without Remorse. Another one that I read was Rainbow Six. I read Clear and Present Danger, Red Storm Rising. I read The Hunt for Red October, Clear and Present Danger. I may have already mentioned that. And the other one that I read, I forgot. There's one more that I read. There's a bunch more, but there's one more that I read, and it was the last one that I read. I didn't really enjoy it as much. Oh, another one I read was Executive Orders. So basically, the other one I read, I forget the name of that one. But anyways, I've always been a big fan of Tom Clancy and his earlier novels, basically the 90s and 80s. And the Jack Ryan character is a character I've always really dug. You know, Harrison Ford was Jack Ryan in Clear and Present Danger and in Patriot Games. Ben Affleck was Jack Ryan in The Sum of All Fears, which is one of the books I didn't read. And Chris Pine was Jack Ryan in Shadow Recruit. And coming up soon, what's his name, who played Jim in The Office? How did I forget his name? I like the guy. He's actually doing a series, and he plays Jack Ryan, which I'm really excited for. What is his name? John Krasinski. How did I not remember his name? It was on the tip of my tongue. Really, really liked the film that he was in recently, the Michael Bay film, 16 Hours. It's one of Michael Bay's better films. Just been a big fan of him since I watched The Office. And so he's playing Jack Ryan in a new series. Now, the original Jack Ryan, in terms of film, was Alec Baldwin, who is somebody I also really like. I like his earlier stuff over his newer stuff. Hunt for Red October, Beetlejuice, and The Getaway, and some of his earlier films, The Marrying Man. I really like all those films that he did. So, I have a big history with Jack Ryan and the character and the novels. And so, and all that stemmed from this film, The Hunt for Red October, starring Sean Connery as a Russian, as a Soviet submariner. And so we have Alec Baldwin, James Earl Jones, we have John Glenn, we have Sam Neill, we have Tim Curry, we have Stellan Skarsgård. I always get his name screwed up, but you guys know who I'm talking about. It's an all-star cast, and basically this is a film, and I love films that take place in the Cold War era. I love submarine films, Das Boat. This film, I love submarine stuff. I love submarine books and everything. So basically this film is about a submarine captain played by Sean Connery. He's a Soviet submarine captain who, for some reason, just sets sail and starts to, basically he goes rogue. And Americans are seeing all these Soviet submarines go out, and they're like, okay, what the heck is this guy trying to attack us? And they're starting to notice all the Soviet activity, and there's one lone man, Jack Ryan. He's a CIA analyst who previously was in the military, but due to an accident he didn't finish how he wanted to finish in terms of the military and his military career. Became an analyst, CIA analyst, and he thinks that Sean Connery's character is going to defect, and the Russians are now trying to chase after him to catch him before it happens. Meanwhile, the United States government thinks that he's just leading the Soviets and they're about to attack the United States. So the Red October is the name of the submarine. So basically the film is Jack Ryan trying to investigate, trying to find out what is actually going to happen. He wants to talk with Connery. He wants to talk with he wants to be in the middle of everything. He wants to figure it all out, because we have these two countries that are about to go slam bang into each other, and it's going to be World War III. That is why this film works so well, is because of the tight direction by John McTiernan, who is a phenomenal action director, and Tom Clancy's source material, the acting, just having an all-star cast, it makes the stakes even bigger. They could have casted a bunch of unknowns. There's some controversy over Sean Connery playing a Russian, but these high-stake characters, as us seeing them as huge celebrities, raises the stake of what's really going on. And it's just phenomenal. I loved this movie when I was a kid, and I love it now. There's like a sense of mystery to it at the beginning. I love that. And this is a film I probably watch like once a year, and every time, it's a feel-good. I mean, it's a popcorn film, but it's a smart one. It's thrilling, it's entertaining, and you just see these guys just having fun making this movie. It has, I don't know, it has that suaveness to it because of all the acting. And, when you have Sean Connery and Sam Neill basically in charge of a submarine, it's freaking awesome. And when you have Alec Baldwin as an agent and James Earl Jones as his boss, and the stakes are so high and it's entertaining. So that's why I wanted to talk about The Hunt for Red October. It is my favorite Tom Clancy film. It isn't my favorite Tom Clancy book. It was actually Tom Clancy's first major novel. So it's relatively short. It's good, but it's not my favorite. Without Remorse will probably still be my favorite, because that was one of the major ones that I read in terms of the Tom Clancy novels. But yeah, I just love this film. I can't get enough of it, and I really need to get the Blu-ray. I still have the DVD, and the reason why I still have the DVD, not the Blu-ray, is because every time I've been watching it, I was watching it on Netflix for a while, I was watching it on demand for a while, so I need to get an actual Blu-ray so I can watch it in high def on my own without the compressing of Netflix on demand, or of Comcast on demand, Netflix instant streaming. So I highly recommend the film if you guys are into just a slam bang fun blockbuster. So that's why I wanted to talk about The Hunt for October. One of my favorite films. Came out in 1990, of course, like I said. Made a bunch of money, critically acclaimed. You guys got to check it out. If you have, let me know down below what you think of it. Now, so far this series, I'm going to be shaking it up a little bit. It isn't going to be like, ooh, the discreet charm of the bourgeoisie, man bites dog. It isn't going to be a bunch of like these artsy type films. I love a lot of artsy films, and then I love a lot of, there's going to be some films y'all are going to be like, wait, what? Yes, Adam Sandler movies are on this list. It's just going to be me talking about movies I love, and there's 250 of them. And I'm excited to do this. I'm excited to be back making videos of movie reviews. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.